Hello to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me at this time of the day. My name is Solomon Nizang Shams. I really appreciate each and every one of you who is here with me at this time. Please come in. Make sure you comment in the comment section. Tell us where you were watching from, and send a shout out to the Bereans and everybody watching. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And please don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a subscription button right there. When you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you do that. If you're watching on Facebook, what are you waiting for? Go to YouTube and just subscribe. People, I cannot wait for tomorrow. Are you like me? I cannot wait for tomorrow. This is what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, officially, the launch of our website, unclesolomon.com. Yep, unclesolomon.com. You can actually go to the website now and just check out the landing page. We got it ready. So tomorrow, officially, we're launching the website. Quite a lot of content on the website. There's going to be articles on the church, on pastors, on lifestyles, on relationships, on marriage. There's going to be videos. There's going to be a store where you can buy T-shirts. Beware of false prophets. Beware of charlatans. Please make sure you go ahead and you do that right away. Thank you, Bongani. It's great to have you here. Thank you, Brother Morena and Kalen. Great to have you here also. Maliba from Welcome. Great to have you here. I need to go pick my kids from school, so I'm just going to do this quickly. Dead pastor still waiting to be resurrected. You remember the pastor who had passed away, in August. He's still not been buried. He's still not resurrected. So this is like an update that I'm trying to give you. I've done 2 videos on this, and I've investigated it. He's still lying in a mortuary, in a morgue in Fourways, Johannesburg, South Africa. Right? And he's still waiting for his wife is the one that is still waiting for that. She cut off everybody from around her. So this is him right here with his wife, Siva Moodley. They've been running the Miracle Center together in Johannesburg, in the north of Johannesburg, for so many years. And he passed away from an illness last year, August. But they never told people publicly that he has passed away. They don't even mention it. They continued with everything, with the church program, their online programs and everything, like he hasn't passed away. And he's busy. He's now in a mortuary in Fourways, Johannesburg. And the question is, why haven't they notified so many people that watch his programs on TV, that follow him, that attend the church? Why haven't they said that publicly, that he has passed away? Only a few members, and they didn't say he has passed away. They just said the devil is trying to mess him up. He was sick. He passed away. Isn't that easy? There are a lot of sick people that have passed away. People are still going to get sick and pass away. It doesn't have anything to do with your faith. It's just a reality of this humanity that we are occupying right now. But still, he passed away, calculated, he passed away in August. In August the 15th. He was born in 1968. August the 15th, he passed away. He was a faith preacher, all about faith, 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 faith. Maybe that is just a bit embarrassing for them, or maybe they're taking their faith to an extreme level. Dr. Siva Moodley. But the update that I'm bringing you is the fact that his family, that is his brothers, his sisters, his cousins, his uncles, are beginning to be uncomfortable. They try to get in touch with her. What is happening? Why haven't you buried this man? She basically cut off people from around her. Why is she cutting off people from around her? Is there an ulterior motive? Or is this church a cult? Because these are some of the attributes of a cult. You cut off everybody. You make very weird decisions. A leader passed away, right? 15th of August last year. This is like 5 months later. Still haven't buried him. You haven't come out publicly to actually acknowledge the fact that he has passed away. No. You continue as if everything was okay. Something is definitely wrong. 5 months later. So I'm making this video because a lot of people have been asking me, Solomon, is there an update from this family? Is there an update regarding Siva Moodley? And I'm talking about people who follow him on TV, on TBN, on social media, people who believed in his ministry. The only update I can give you is, one, he is still in a mortuary, still in the morgue, still unburied. Also, his family from Durban in South Africa, his brothers, sisters, his immediate family, his cousins, and they are very unhappy with the way everything has been handled. And they tried to intervene, but the wife cut them off. So that's the update that I can give you, to be honest with you. And the question is, why do leaders go to extreme measures to prove a spiritual point that is actually pointless? What is the spiritual point that they're trying to prove? Again, this is Dr. Siva Moodley with his wife, Jessie, before he passed away. They have 2 kids, 2 children, a boy and a girl, who are also involved in their church very much. The boy is involved in the music ministry. They run the church as a family business. So now when we begin to see a case like this, where a leader passed away 5 months ago, you never acknowledge it publicly, you hadn't buried him, it should give you an indication of the way the so-called church or ministry has been run. It should give you enough elements to evaluate and analyze and come to a conclusion that probably this place is a cult. Not even probably, that's a cult for me. Because you see the way the leaders are making decisions, never made it public, never acknowledged he passed away, refused to acknowledge the concerns of his own cousins and uncles and brothers and sisters, that we need to bury him. You're still praying for him to be resurrected. That's the belief. I acknowledge your faith, I applaud your faith, but that is not a biblical faith. That's not the God kind of faith. Because, I mean, after 5 months, how long did Lazarus pass away? How long later did Jesus appear to bring him back to life? The fact is, we have to get to a place where, yes, we should have very rugged faith. We should believe in God extremely, but also we must also acknowledge that God has set up certain pillars in society where when you die, there's a process. This is what happens to your body after a week, after 3 weeks, after 1 month. And I'm not saying God cannot resurrect you, even after a year. But all I'm telling you here is it is highly unlikely. Maybe he's saying something else. And as Christians, when a leader, Christian leader, so-called Christian leader passes away, we should rejoice, because it's not about him, we losing him. He was transited. It's a transition to heaven, where is actually better. So they must definitely just come out and just accept that, look, people, we're sorry for not being accountable with the passing away of Siva Moodley. This is what happened. They must not be ashamed of it. And they must not think they have less of a faith because he couldn't come back to life. They couldn't resurrect him with their prayer and fasting, which they've been doing in their churches. But God is very sovereign. He controls everything. He knows everything. Sometimes you have to stop trying to understand God, because your mind is not large enough to understand him, to understand his ways. You push and push and push and push, and nothing is happening. That should be a sign for you that, look, hey, this resurrection is not going to happen. That should be a sign. But no. We shouldn't question the sovereignty of God. So, for me, the Miracle Center, led by Siva and Jesse Moodley, that's a cult. This incident has exposed their theology, the doctrines that they preach, the pillars that they put at the Miracle Center. It has exposed them as a very unbiblical church, sort of, set of people. It has exposed them as dictators and as cult leaders. You see, God controls everything. Whether we experience good or bad, whether we experience tough times or not tough, we know that he is in control. Now that's faith. And for you not to acknowledge that he's in control now is a problem. So the so-called pastor, Siva Moodley, he passed away on the 15th of August. They've been praying for him to be resurrected. Still haven't been resurrected. Haven't been buried. Now is the time for us to actually say, no. We cannot continue like this. Even his own family from Durban, where he comes from, tried to make contact again with the wife, Jessie Moodley, because she runs the shows and she has a son and her daughter. This has become, it's just not right, isn't it? So I just wanted to, give you an update, guys. Thank you, Uche Ogbonna. Good to have you here from the US. Pain and suffering is part of life. Death is part of life. Because you are a Christian doesn't mean you are going to be excluded from getting sick or passing away from sickness or not experiencing pain. We all will experience it one way or the other. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Just wanted to bring that update and to let you guys know what's been going on. Again, I would say that please make sure you subscribe, like the video. And tomorrow, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are launching our website, unclesolomon.com. We're going live tomorrow. Please watch out for it. You can even go and visit the page right now, unclesolomon.com. Visit the site. You would see everything that we put out there. And we would love for you to interact and check it out tomorrow as soon as we go live. Thank you so much. I'll catch you again later.